Okay, so here's a little crash course on how to navigate some of the simpler features of when you log into the K-12, well, the Insight School of Oklahoma website. So it's going to take you to this page first and foremost. So over here on the left, as you see what's highlighted, you have your schedule. So if you click on that, it'll actually show your schedule for the day. For me, since I'm the English teacher, it shows all of my classes that I have scheduled. For you, it will show all of your classes for the day that you have scheduled. Now, if you go to classes, it will take you to every class that you're enrolled in where you can go in and you can look at your grades. You could look at class announcements. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you go into your English language arts. So I'm going to click this for English. And then along the top, you'll see these menu options here. You see it says English 8. That's the class that I'm looking at right now. Scrolling down, class announcements. Anytime you hear a teacher say, hey, make sure you're checking the class announcements, this is where they're located. At the top here, where you see this bell, if you click this bell, it'll take you right to class announcements that were posted. So you see I just posted one, countdown to winter break. It had that orange little notification light there. That meant, hey, there are some notifications that you did not see yet. So I click that bell and I can go right to that announcement that I have not seen yet. And boom, there's the announcement. You can scroll down and see other announcements that have been posted. For older announcements, just keep going to the bottom, keep going, and you will be able to continually see the announcements. Okay? So you see I have announcements dating really all the way back to the beginning of the school year. Class announcements are a good thing to check daily. Always look to see if there is like a little notification thing on your bell to tell you, hey, there's some announcements that I need to see. Here are some other features that will help you. Every class has these features. So going to the class homepage, then that's going to take you to this page here where you're able to see the class announcements. And from here, you can also see the class plan as well. So I'm looking here, and if I go to the plan, I can click here to go to the plan. Going to the plan, you'll see the agenda here for November. Now I'm going under November, and you can click on, for mine, it just says Wigfall ELA because I only have my class pulled up. But you'll see all your different classes here in your calendar. So when teachers say go to the plan, this is your plan, is your agenda. So like for today, if I went under today ELA, I can click, oh, this is what we're doing today in ELA. I can open it up more by clicking this more. And look, it tells me Tuesday is, this is, every teacher's plan is not going to look exactly the same, but going through, just use your reading skills and read what's there. So I have objective, there's the objective, the in-class activity, reading task for the day, the assignment for the day, any videos that you may need. And to go back, you could just click right there where it says November 2021. So if you have basic computer skills, some of this you can kind of figure out by playing around with it. So that's how you can go to your plan. You just click plan up here. Whatever class you're under, that's what's going to pull up for you primarily. Okay? When you go to your plan, you'll see everything. Content. Now, if I went under content, this is what it will look like for you. You see how under content it has your course materials. You can go under content and look at all these assignments. If it's overdue, you'll see where it says overdue. And if you want to check it out, like, wait a minute, what is this? What are they talking about overdue? Let me go to this. If you click on the hyperlink there, then look, it's going to show you. I have the title here. It has the instructions. Now, once you are here, when you see that you're on this screen, this is called the Dropbox. That's what we call your Dropbox. We call it the Dropbox. You see, it even refers to it here because that's where you're going to upload or drop in, drop off, however you want to word it, your assignments. So you go to the Dropbox and you upload. You click upload like this. Whatever you're trying to download or upload, I should say, then you can put it in here. So say, we've been reading this story, The Most Dangerous Game. Whatever I'm trying to upload, I'm going to click it, click open, and boom, it's going to upload it right there. So now I can see, whoop, there it is. So if that's all you needed, then submit. If you wanted to say something to me, your teachers, if you wanted to type in a comment for us to read with your upload, then you put it there, then you click submit here. And then that's turning in your assignment. That's how you turn it in. You'll probably get assignments. I know you will from me, but maybe from other teachers as well, where they ask you to record audio. If you're recording audio, you're going to record your voice. So look, I click record. I chose the audio, new recording. I click it. Now it is recording my voice right now as I speak. Stop recording. I click it. Now it is recording. See, it play it back to you. You can add that and say, I'm going to say my test audio. And then I'm going to add it. Now I also have my audio here. So whatever you're going to add in your Dropbox, it'll be here. Say I wanted to make a video. You could record by clicking record video. Now you'd have to use your camera. It'll ask you up here to allow, use your camera, and then you can record a short video. So there are different options for uploading your assignments. This is what we're referring to when we say the Dropbox. We're going to leave. I don't want to save it. That's okay. So that's one way to get to it, by going to content. If you go to content under your class, like this is English, I'm going to content. It's going to show you like, oh, my course schedule. These are all the assignments that you have. If you know that you haven't turned it in, it's going to say overdue. That's one way to check. So all in all, you're responsible for knowing if you have turned something in or not. So overdue, look. Upcoming, these are assignments that are coming up due. So it tells you this is what's coming up. And it even pulls up what's in the plan. It pulls up what's in the plan for you. Full schedule. If you wanted to look at that, it has everything. That might be a little overwhelming, but if you want to play around with it, feel free to play around with it. When you log out and log back in, everything resets anyways. It's not going to stay like that. Most people are more concerned about overdue. Oh no, what assignments do I have overdue? Okay. Now there are other ways you can get to your assignments as well. I'm going to go back to the plan. So yesterday was Monday the 29th. If I click more, you know that on this day you were given an assignment. Here in the plan, I even say, here is the Dropbox. You can click directly here in the Dropbox link in your plan. And now it took you directly to the assignment Dropbox and the directions. So now you can click add file, because remember I said take a snip of your work. I'll show you how to take snips here after I show you this stuff. But when you're taking snips, then you can upload it here. Add a file. You find your snip. You're going to go to my computer because that's where you saved it on. You're saving your stuff on your computer. Upload, and you can do it that way. Okay? Everything else is kind of, I'm sure you know past that on how to upload from your computer. Then we talked about the class homepage. That's just when you first log in to the class itself, and it takes you to this page. We talked about the plan. We talked about content. There's progress, where with progress, it's not really an important link, but if you want to play around with it, since I'm a practice student, it doesn't have anything for me. Grades. Oh, I wondered what my grades are. Go to your grades and it will show you what your grades are. Okay. It's going to show you your grades. Then tools. What are my assignments? So you can go to tools and then there's assignments. You can even go to announcements from here. Those are really the only two important ones that we use in English language arts. Assignments and announcements. So I'm in my assignments. Even here, it will tell you I'm at my assignments. Look at all my assignments. Oh, not submitted. That means you have not turned it in. You need to do that. So when you click on it, it's going to take you to the assignment because you need to submit it. So that's how you can really look at your assignments. So that's why, there's so many ways that you can check your work to see if you turn something in to make you accountable and responsible for your work. You're going into high school, so we want to make sure that you are able to be held accountable for the work you're supposed to do. We're here to help you every step of the way. Okay? And those are really the most important ones that you need to know. The other ones are not important. They're not important at all. Now, say you want to go to a different class. Like, wait a minute, I want to check out a different class. Go to this little, I know people call it a waffle. You're probably going to think of waffle now because I said so. Go to this little waffle and you can see other classes that you have as well. And you can go to those classes just like that without having to go all the way back to the home screen here to go to another class. Now, another thing that you want to look at, your email, this little envelope here, that's your email. This little paper clip here, if you click on that, it gives you links on where you can go. For me, mine looks a little different. But for you, Big Universe Library is a big one. So you'll have Big Universe Library. And look, there's even USA Test Prep, because we all use USA Test Prep. Every teacher at some point will use USA Test Prep. So we have Big Universe Library and USA Test Prep. Those are the big ones for you to use under this little paper clip or a chain link. It looks more like a chain link. Okay. And if you go under your name, It'll kind of take you to your account and you can log out that way. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to snip. That will be the next video.